Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 3. So, it's a new day and we were supposed to fill this prescription and we can't do it. We're pretty much going to have to go everywhere. I guess the first thing we can do is we can just go to the telephone box. Let's see, what do we have to even click on? There's like a bell in the river and this guy in the telephone box. Why is this having me walk in different directions? Seems like the police station is closed.
Look at that. That's a buyer's mailbox. And there's the post from today.
So we're just stealing our mail immediately?
The package is from a tea supplier. It says here that the customer is Gordon's Palace. Either the postman's quite lazy, or he doesn't like Murray. Maybe I should take the package to him. I'll be dropping by the hotel sooner or later. What else is there?
So twice now I have stolen mail. It's kind of ridiculous there'd be two mailboxes right next to each other.
That must be mine. The sender's a drug company. I'll leave the prescription in the barrel, so a buyer knows that I picked up my medication myself.
Like, how would she know? You're gonna leave prescription pills just in a barrel? Like, this is not mid 1940s. This is 1980s, 1990s. People would steal drugs. Like, this is ridiculous. A ridiculous solution to some puzzle. We don't even know what the puzzle is yet. Now, do I take the pills? It's pretty obvious my guy is hallucinating. So, let's talk to our lawyer named Dr. Jones for no reason.
Jones and Partners Chambers. Please leave your name and telephone number. We're in your corner.
Nothing. So, I suspect when I get back to the cabin, which is where we ended Act 1, the cabin will be completely burnt down or missing or something like that. My guess is Murray is either working with me and I don't realize that, or he's working against me to destroy all evidence. She's gonna give us some slight indication of what this act is gonna end.
Who else could it be?
Pick a card.
Stop.
I've drawn the chariot.
Oh, you were stuck in the snow?
Snow? No. Your card, Adrian. You're looking for the right way. You will have to make a decision. And I see death.
Again.
Someone will shoot out your light.
How am I supposed to understand that?
You don't need to understand, Adrian, but you can put up a fight.
How can I put up a fight?
Stay away from shooting.
Yeah. Thanks.
And see, this unlocked something.
What a load of crap.
So, am I unlocking some, like, extras? Like, we'd have to go back to the main menu to even check that, I guess. Let's see. Today is tomorrow. Question mark. Quote. So, I guess we were going back to our father's grave at some point. Let's see. How do you even get out of here? You have to go all the way to this angle. Alright. So do we want to play this logically, or do we want to just check everything else out like it's a point and click adventure? I guess we want to play all of this logically. We probably also should go talk to Murray at some point. Also, in the previous act we had a outfit of the Order. So what happened there? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense either. Like, the evidence that we needed is now completely missing. Why do we have the diary substitute? Alright, so I'm just gonna... Let's see. Church. Hut in the woods. We're just gonna fast travel to the hut in the woods. Let's just go backwards. See what's there. See if we see the woman in white.
Oh, this shack is even creepy during the day.
Right. So we have a hut.
Perhaps it used to be a lumberjack's cabin. Now it's Ralph's new hideout. Definitely better than the corrugated iron shed at the academy.
Bars.
Just don't touch, or everything will collapse.
We have the tunnel.
Fortunately, the shack is built on stilts. Otherwise, I'd probably still be trapped inside. I'm not at all interested in going back into that creepy shack. A rain butt. Must always be full around here.
What else? So we have to click on drag marks.
Dragging tracks. Apparently, this is where Murray rescued me. But I can't remember a thing.
And
These are
firewood.
provisions for the winter. Although I can't imagine that Ralph did this.
And there's an axe here, but I can't pick it up. Alright, well, if there's nothing more to be taken from this, let's go backwards and go to the church. Feels very weird because we're kind of on these very different and divergent paths. Like, one is to investigate a mystery we still don't even know what the mystery is, and investigate our own past, which I imagine is the main story. Another is to just kind of clear our name and get out of here, which would be the smarter move. I suppose there might be some side missions too. Like, we were looking for evidence to prove to our great-grandmother that I was innocent. I think that's what the notebook wanted us to do, although it doesn't seem like that really matters. Not until I need something from her. This gate was locked before, so we now in a whole new location.
A pile of firewood, I assume. Almost everyone here still heats with wood. It's covered by an old door, which protects it from the rain. The door even has a round glass window in it.
Interesting.
Should I happen to need a door with a glass window in it someday, I'll know where to find one.
So, here's the grave digger.
Even too stony for a rock garden.
Tree lopper looks like it will be useful at some point, so we'll grab it. We're looking for the priests.
A long pair of lopping shears. I think I'll borrow them.
I don't really see a real reason why the priest wouldn't be on my side.
The priest lives here. Nice greenhouse filled with all sorts of flowers. The priest seems to have green fingers. At least in the house.
Before we click on the door, let's look in the lavatory hut.
Even a Catholic priest is sometimes just human. Why hasn't he got a toilet in his house like everyone else? It's called organic waste here. On the other side of the wall, the graveyard. The shed is full to the roof with firewood. Looks like it's gonna be a long, cold winter.
Alright, so that just leaves us talking to the gravedigger, which I don't know if he's going to have anything new to say to us, so let's just skip it. Let's just play logically here. Yeah, we might miss some conversation, but we also very possibly are going to just have a more efficient experience. Alright, well, if I can't get through the door, then we have to talk to the gravedigger at this point. He's probably in the church.
Mr. Gravedigger?
Yes, lad.
So we can now ask about Father Frederick, the White Lady, and the anonymous graves.
The church is closed. Didn't the priest
Is
say
it?
he'd be back again today?
He wanted to sit off after breakfast. Call back again later.
So we can't do anything here, basically. What a terrible way to run a point-and-click adventure.
Heard about the White Lady in the
To
woods?
time lock everything.
Yes, I've heard about it.
But
I've never
that's what the
seen
2
her.
previous games did.
Apparently only those of pure heart can see her. That can't be true though, cause no one here in the village has seen her. Not even the priest.
What does that tell us about the people of Willow Creek?
Nonsense. There's nothing wrong with the people here. It's that murderous clan in the castle who've been spreading fear and terror for centuries. It's a pity you didn't do your job right, boy. The castle should have burned down to its foundations. Then there'd finally be some peace around here.
It wasn't me.
Well, you know what? You could... Gravedigger, you could have gone and burnt down the castle at any point. Heck, that probably would be a great idea. It's like, if somebody arsons a building and it doesn't finish the job, just wait till the police leave, give it a couple days, go start it on fire again. They'll think it's the same guy came back to finish the job.
The graves by the wall, right at the back, they look different to the rest. Why's that?
That's where the poor devils who have no money for a real funeral are buried. And the lost souls, the murderers and suicides.
Aha.
I don't see these
they're
graves.
just thrown in a hole and buried?
Well, they do get a coffin, but the corpse is put in it the wrong way round. Those who commit suicide, I mean.
Why?
It's supposed to stop the dead from finding their way out of the grave. They used to chop their heads off and put them between their legs to stop him running around. Pure superstition. As if you could stop the undead like that.
I'd better be going.
Keep your eyes peeled, lad.
So, it's a little foggy. They have a fog effect here. But I don't see any graves on this scene. At all. Let's see. And I guess I'm gonna maybe break into the house at some point. I guess I'm maybe supposed to walk this direction. And I should have double clicked it, so we don't have to watch him slowly walk across the screen. Get some pep in your step, Adrian. Walk faster, like your life depended on it. Yeah, this just took us back here. So unless these anonymous graves are the ones that we were supposed to look at, is this the north wall somehow?
That's William Gordon's grave.
I would
My
assume that's the
great-grandfather.
north wall.
He died in August 1981. No idea why he wasn't buried in the family crypt.
Yeah, it seems like without more information I am not gonna get anywhere with this.
Anonymous gravestones. 5 of them bear the same date. August 1981. As long as I
Okay.
don't know who might be buried here, there's not much point in looking for more clues.
So, Yeah, that's not gonna help us. Let's actually see if we can walk in the church.
The church is closed. Then I've got enough time to search in the woods for that place I've got in my memory. And I could take Murray's package into the hotel, as long as the priest isn't there.
Why does it matter? Yeah, seriously, why does it matter if I am taking the package to Murray when the priest is there? Yeah, the game seems to definitely have ideas here that it has not conveyed. Alright, let's see what this is. Murray might be a devious cook, but I have to thank him from yesterday and bring him back the hotel room in one piece from out of the woods. Dropping off the parcel for him in the hotel isn't asking too much. Yeah, who knows what you're holding on to though. Let's see. Maybe I can get the chance to ask Victoria about it, or get to take a look around Miss Valley's house. She was the leader in the end. So I guess I need to find Miss Valley's house or try to talk to Victoria. Are any of these other things I can act on? Let's see. If only I had some kind of evidence I could show her. Victoria doesn't believe a word I say. So that puts us in a position where all of this doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. So I suppose we can walk around the woods and see if we find something. Now we have this memory of what we assume is our sister falling down a well. So maybe the sister fell down a well and somehow got possessed, or I don't know, somehow died and she was a ghost this whole time. None of that really makes a lot of sense.
I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost in the woods, I'd rather stay on the road.
This way goes to the lighthouse. And I guess in every area I should just double check and see if there's anything new to click on. It was near the morgue.
Flashback?
And I guess this way leads to the
mornings now? What does this little man in my subconscious want to tell me? I better pop one of those pills.
I guess I have no choice. I'm popping the pills regardless. I hate the idea of the game taking control away from me like that.
Something about this place reminds me of my hypnotized dream this morning.
So just climb over this. Just walk over here and climb over. I guess maybe there's some barbed wire here. But I think you could probably reach over and unlock the gate.
No. I don't feel like getting barbed wire wrapped around my legs.
Do we have anything that's blanket-like? Whatever, use a tree lopper on it. That'll work. Standard point-and-click adventure solution.
It's easy to carry the barbed wire away with the shields.
Here we go.
I remember this house. I used to play with Angelina here when I was a kid. Could it be that Joyce was right?
Gore. Am I supposed to be taking pictures of these things?
Inviting. I doubt that's the original lettering. I can see mounts for 2 more letters.
Yeah, morgue. But that would be M-O-R-G-E, so they moved it around. It still feels like I should be taking pictures of things.
What a rust bucket. But it suits the house.
Looks like that might still be drivable.
What the? It's just a blanket. Keep calm, Darren.
Was it?
Just an old rusty car.
Place on the edge of the woods. Intercom. Tumble down house.
Looks like no one's lived here for decades. Apart from the rats, of course.
The door's just wide open. Somebody would do something about a house like this. You'd board it up. You wouldn't just let it become rat infested. Fire department would take a free weekend and burn it down for experience alone.
Nothing. No hole in the ground. Wait a minute. There's something there.
What?
A luminous sticker. Just like the one I found in the hut in the woods. Perhaps Ralph lost it here. Or found it. Does he live here now?
Keep chasing Ralph. Is Ralph gonna be the killer?
The glass is only broken at the bottom. Either someone wanted to climb in but then didn't, or the guy who smashed it had really short arms.
Place in the bushes. In the previous game we saw a dead body in the
think
canister.
the place in my hypnosis was so near to the house.
Still getting a lot of ambient cawing of crows.
A garbage can with a lock on it. Could be protection against wild animals. Or prying eyes.
Yeah, you lock the garbage can, you have the front door wide open. Place behind the fence. I guess we'll look around before we go in.
The hole isn't here.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking for, is a hole. A hole in the ground. Which maybe we'll find some magical object in that hole in the ground. Or maybe we'll end up climbing down the hole in the ground, but I don't think I'm ready for that. Doesn't work.
Nothing.
Well, it's close to the
Perhaps
entrance.
Ralph's looking for a new place to live. Maybe the hut in the woods wasn't lonely enough for him. I'll knock.
Oh, I guess the door is
Nothing.
inset.
Doesn't seem to be anyone home.
Okay. That makes more sense, I guess, than the door just being wide open. Let's look at the place on the edge of the wood. Are we gonna get another cutscene? Probably.
There's nothing there but scrub. I don't think searching around here anymore will help. If the hole in the woods that Angelina fell in as a child was somewhere around here, it's long since disappeared. Find an anchor in reality? Garbage.
So, what storyline did that even finish? Let's see. I guess it maybe finished that storyline. What a terrible way to finish a storyline, though. It's just to say, okay, you looked in all the places we wanted you to look. Absolutely nothing came of it, but you still followed instructions like a good little dog, so you're done. Alright, crossing in the woods, I don't see a reason. Lighthouse, I don't see a reason. Gordon's Place Hotel. I guess maybe we go check this out. Seems like we'll probably have to go back to the city at some level to determine something. There's just the fountain. We'll possibly do something with the fountain eventually.
A packet of tea from Murray. At least that's what's written on it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't actually tea in it. It kind of makes sense if Murray was like doing something illegal.
Yeah, Murray isn't there.
If he was like smuggling drugs or something, that would like make a lot of sense why he's so greedy and unhelpful. There were so many puzzles in the previous game that revolved around getting rid of Murray to steal a key, getting rid of Murray to get into these lock boxes where people left their positions, getting rid of Murray to read the guest book. Ridiculous that just easily happened.
Murray? Doesn't seem to be there. I'll put the package on his desk.
Just walk right into his office.
Hello?
Which is also unlocked.
What's this? How come Murray's involved with the law? I can't believe it. It's a receipt for my bail. Signed by the judge, paid by Murray. What the hell is this guy up to?
What are you doing here, Mr. Michaels?
Actually, I just wanted to
Well,
be
clearly
nice
he wanted you out so he
village.
could...
But then I found this. I'd like some answers. What are you up to,
He wants you running around causing more mayhem and murder.
You know, Mr. Michaels, it's very simple. I believe in your innocence, and I'm sure you don't deserve to be in jail.
Yeah, sure. A miser like you risks 5,000 pounds in order to help a complete stranger. Nonsense. What's going on? Tell me.
I'd suggest you just be happy you're free, and we don't talk about it anymore.
Oh no, you're not getting away from me that easily. I want to know what you're up to, Murray. I want to hear it in your own words. Now!
Mr. Michaels, you know how it is. When something terrible happens somewhere, it attracts the people. But not forever. People these days are quickly bored and want to see something new. And honestly, it's been 3 weeks since you
I don't
last
believe
killed.
it. You paid the bail in hope that I'd start to murder people? Just so your damn hotel is fully booked?
Don't get so upset, Mr. Michaels.
You're totally insane. Screw you.
You should be thankful, Mr. Michaels. No one else would have put up your bail. No one else. You have no friends in Willow Creek. You're a lonely maniac, an arsonist, a criminal. You have no one but me, and you should be damn thankful.
Let room service know I'm checking out. I don't get it.
I totally get it. But that could just be also a cover story. Let's see. So it seems like there's probably going to be more reason later to come back and break into the wall. And there's really no way to leave objects or pick up objects. So that order outfit, unless I just left it in the shed for some crazy reason, is still there. And so I just finished another storyline without really accomplishing anything other than figuring out something that you could probably have guessed. I mean, it really doesn't matter. So now we're just down to, we have to go to Miss Valley's house and get evidence and then turn it in, show it to Victoria so we can talk to Victoria. And then once we finish everything else out, we talk to the priest, which we might be able to talk to the priest now. Yeah, we're having a very odd experience here. Just the way this game does not seem to have real linearity to it. You know, it's just like you did some things because these things on this checklist were checked off. The story and the time in the story is going to go forward. There's no cause and effect, which then takes away all control as a video game player for me to feel like I'm controlling the story. And I just don't like it. I'm so glad I have never seen another point and click adventure game like this, because this is frustrating. Weird. Ironically, I just played the Black Mirror Bandersnatch interactive movie on Netflix, which also worked very much like this, where your choices didn't matter, and I found that quite frustrating and infuriating. So it seems like Black Mirror has a curse of lack of quality video games by its name, whether it's the original Black Mirror point and click games or now the newer Black Mirror Netflix interactive movie. I wonder if THQ Nordic, who funded the reboot of Black Mirror, the remake, knew that was in the works. They got like word that was in the works, because then it almost makes sense that they would rush out a remake just so this might land in courts at some point. Interesting. Yeah. And I think Netflix might lose that lawsuit, honestly. There have been Black Mirror interactive entertainment things for years before Netflix was barely a thing. Anyways, it's been 30 minutes. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me, you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list, or support me through Patreon. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.